Good afternoon. It's time for yet another NFL Bucky's Mail Day. On a Wednesday, because we had some camera problem with our phone, so we had to do it on Wednesday, but we got it done. This is your host, Mike C. And of course, the star of the show, as always, it's Bucky. Say hi, Bucky. Bucky says hi. Bucky, what do you have in front of you today? Bucky has air fresheners. Why? Because the Lions got the stink of a winless season out of the way. Yes, they tied, but they got their first victory of the year finally after almost an entire year. Whew, that's a long drought, Bucky. But they beat the Minnesota Vikings, which made it a lot sweeter, 29-27, with a literally last second touchdown to Amon-Ra St. Brown. We were at Buffalo Wild place, not Buffalo Wild Wings, but a Buffalo Wild place. For the first half, ran out of food and we didn't feel comfortable staying there. So we went back home. So I basically listened to the rest of it on my phone. And they were had 20-6 at halftime. And they completely stunk up the second half. But they hung on and they came back. And after a bonehead 4th and 1 call, on like the 21-yard line or something, just punt the darn ball. But they survived that in spite of themselves and came away with the victory. And the players are all excited and the coaches are all excited, especially what happened off the field in Michigan when the student and his parents basically killed all those other students and teachers. Terrible accident, terrible tragedy in Oxford, Michigan, which is a suburb of Detroit. And they dedicated the game ball and the game itself to the victims and the families and everybody involved. So it was a very class act on the Lions' part. But to beat the Vikings, yay, that's always good, Bucky. And Vikings looked pretty mediocre throughout the whole game, to be honest with you. Lions let them back in the second half, like I said. We have some news as far as the fantasy football goes. Another very, very good week. Bucky only lost one game, and that was relatively close, so we did very well. Just in time, for the fantasy football playoff start. There's like 5 weeks, I think, left of the NFL season. And the Vikings play this Monday against the Steelers, so that's not a good, easy game for them. So we've got 5 good stats and 5 bad stats this week, and we'll start with the bad up first. I don't know the man's first name. Jay Robinson, running back, 2.5 yards. Whew. Ezekiel Elliott, yes. Running back 6.7 yards. Mark Andrews, tight end for the Ravens, 9.0. He had a very good week last week. Tyreek Hill, 4.2, wide receiver. And Travis Kelce, tight end, only had 5.7. And Cole Beasley, 2.1, wide receiver. So those are pretty bad numbers. And so to win my matches with, totals like that, it's testimony to my other picks. But on the good side, we have T. Higgins at 28.8, wide receiver. Jonathan Taylor, 24.3, running back from Wisconsin, of course. I think it's Dennis Johnson, 30.5, wide receiver. Cooper Kupp again, 26.9, wide receiver for the Rams. And Justin Herbert, 25.28, quarterback for the Chargers. So some very good totals. There was one game I won. I pretty much had like 3 account for, probably 70% of my team. They're all, 20s or 30s. So I'm doing very well, like I said, in first place in quite a few of my leagues, so that's good. The Blackhawks had a good game. They had a terrible game yesterday. They lost to the Rangers. I think it was 6-2 or something like that. Those games shouldn't happen like that. But they're doing okay. I think they should hire their new coach full time. I believe his name is Cook. He's doing pretty well, but we'll see what happens with them. There's still quite a few games below 500. Not too much else as far as sports world. Oh, I'll take that back, Bucky. The Badgers. I forgot the name of the bowl game, but they're playing in Las Vegas, and they're playing against Arizona State, the Sun Devils. So that'll be exciting. I'm looking to see if I can get a shirt because it kind of combines, the Badgers and Vegas. That's pretty cool. It's on, what was it? I think it's December 30th, I believe. I might be mistaken on that. It's not January 1st, I know that. So that's pretty good. It's not as good as they could have gotten, but it should be a very good game, actually. So can't wait for that. So hopefully I'll get a shirt for that. And I haven't looked really online yet, but there's plenty of time, before that. Not too much else. We got a new TV. I think I mentioned that last video. So that's exciting. And I got 2 out of 3 presents done and received already for Carla. I might get something else. We put our stockings up along with the rest of the decorations on the tree the other day. So I want to get something for that. Just a little something, a little gift card or something. But we pretty much, got most of the decorations up, and so that's good. It makes the house a little more cheery, I guess. It's still nice outside. It's not cold. It's not warm, but it's not cold. And there's no snow. And it might get up to like 60 something in a couple days, so that's pretty good for November. And or December, I'm sorry, it's December. And so there's not too much really news to report, Bucky. I'm trying to think of anything else. Let me see. The Lions play the who they play? Oh, the Broncos next. I don't know. They play Teddy Bridgewater, so we'll see if they have a pretty good defense, so I don't think it's gonna be a high scoring game. And they have pretty good wide receivers. It's just their quarterback. Teddy Bridgewater's not a very good quarterback, but so that'll be interesting to see how they recover from that. That could be the only game they win all year, and I'd be okay with that. Because being the Vikings is always a good thing. They should have won the last time they played them. And we're still at top as far as the draft list goes. And I'm starting to watch a lot more draft, mock drafts and stuff, and there's being more published every day, so that's pretty cool. I think that's about it, Bucky. I'm not gonna just drag on here. It's 8.5 minutes. Good enough for me. So for Mike C, and of course the Star Show, Bucky, say bye, Bucky. Bucky says bye. And stay safe, everybody, and we'll catch you next week. See how many people actually watch this thing. I know, well, I had to change the video from last week, so I lost any, viewers I had. And I'm not going to get a lot because it's Wednesday already, but we had to get one out because the Lions won, and so that's always good news. So take care, and we'll see you down the road. Bye now.